Welcome to Bennington Post-Scope Meeting Live. I'm your host, Chris Stanley, and here's
What's the name of the show?
Bennington Post-Show Scope Live.
Doesn't make sense.
Well, it's the post-show meeting on Periscope, aka Scope. Here's my panel, The Bennington Show.
Be here post-show. Thanks for having me, y'all.
NBL. So, I'll be taking the minutes of the meeting. Is that a bird?
Yeah, that's a bird. The bird right there.
Hey, that bird isn't invited. Okay. First order of business. Well, BL, is she actually going to be let into the building tomorrow?
All these guys voted yes, right?
I feel like, her scoping's been strong. She needs to be a little bit more molded, but I think she's got potential.
You got to remember something though. Jim Florentine is coming in tomorrow.
Oh,
She is a major crush on Jim Florentine.
are you going to behave during quarantine?
I won't touch him. He's got the nicest ass in comedy. The nicest bootay comedy.
Did she just say brute?
She did actually just say bootay.
I won't say a word to him. I swear I'll bring waters. I'll let him go to the bathroom. I'll open the door.
On you?
I will do anything.
Never broke.
He's the most beautiful. We don't need 3 little baby waters up front. I will be the water girl tomorrow. Cigars, cigarettes. He's totally tuned out. Look at Benny. He's just like,
It's a man who's been through a war.
Yeah. It's too long. It's too long to deal with her. It's hurt.
You're a saint to her. Well, what do you think that you have planned for tomorrow, BL? What would you like to do?
I just don't want to ever expect too much here. You guys do a lot for me, and
Can I tell you what
sat
she
in chairs
admitted
too
to
many
me too
times.
as I was leaving? She's like, a guy told her if she can get on a national radio platform, that he can get her a TV deal. She, again, is using me to get to...
That was 6 years ago,
television.
Ron. 6 years ago.
You just told me it happened 2 weeks ago.
Ow!
With Jenny, you said it's Jenny Hutt's friend.
Doesn't matter. It's just, it's not true.
We're trying to
Ron.
address your lies, BL.
You're the one who told me this in the elevator 5 minutes ago.
When we passed, what's his name? Yes, it's true.
You just said it wasn't true.
It was a Time Warner thing 6 years ago. I ran into the lady and she said, get it on a national show and call me. I'd let you know and give you the contract. You get a cut. I give you some stats.
I don't want any of it. I
It's
don't
you.
want somebody using the radio
But
show
I'm
to
not
get
using
something
you.
else.
I paint furniture at home.
This is like an intervention for BL's.
It's not going to happen for you.
No,
That's
if
what
I'm not with Ron Bennington, I'm with no one.
Now, can I tell you something? Dan is going to have a national TV show.
It's true.
We all know.
Why is BL laughing at that?
Joey Jojo, he's a no guy. He's going to turn a lot of stuff down.
I
You
mean,
just
yes.
said no again. You just fucked up.
Yes, and.
And
Yes, and.
let's face it, Chris Stanley's going places. I'm not holding anybody back.
I'm jumping around.
But they're not here to use me either.
I would never use you. I have not tried to capitalize off on these 14 trips at all, including my November invite and my ice skating in December. I'll be coming back monthly.
How did November happen? I heard December, but now it's November and
I
December.
kind of jumped the list. I'll be in the Jag with the Korean.
Here's what happened. You thought it'd be funny if you were the only one who said no and they all said yes.
I know.
All right, so what is this meeting about?
Well, I also need to ask Joe if he has a song plan for Mr. Jim Florentine tomorrow.
Where was your song today?
I had it for Chris. Chris didn't like it.
You didn't like it, Chris?
It got vetoed by me, Chris Stanley.
Can I say I loved it? It was for
Why
Kate.
didn't you play for me and Gail?
Because I made an executive decision and thought it wasn't good enough to play today.
It was a Hall & Oates parody. I thought it was great. One of my favorite Joe songs so far.
Well, I could play it now off the phone, which I don't know if that's going to sound on Periscope.
Do you have any ideas for Florence?
Something heavy metal. Maybe with Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, something like that. I haven't decided what direction yet.
See, I think that Florentine's less of a person to make up a dumb song, but I think Casey would have loved it.
I'm sure of too.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just play it during the commercial for us?
I thought I made the right decision.
It was a great song. It was a great song. It was a great song.
So
No joke. It was a
and
great
you
song.
feel the same way, Joe?
I loved it.
All right, so at least think that that's a split vote.
That's split. You could have taken it to us.
You were singing in the booth.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they were so high on it. I vetoed it, and then I didn't hear them singing it
What was
again.
the problem with it?
I didn't think it was up to Joey JoJo's previous work. That's the problem. Because he set a high bar. He's done good work.
Not really.
We want to,
That bar isn't that high.
we want to welcome the guests. I think would have taken Casey from there.
Wow.
See, this is exactly
Casey,
what
by the way, had a wonderful appearance.
I adore her. I cannot wait to have her back. She was super funny.
I can't wait for she and I to have a show right here under the Bennington umbrella.
How about you?
That's
That's why I tried to get her and Jenny Hutt together because they're both so ambitious.
That makes so much sense.
And neither has any talent, but they have no talent in different directions. Would have been great.
Well,
Maybe you could like dye your hair red and you guys would have like a matching thing going.
Oh yeah.
Because I know you had an all blonde radio show.
yes, it'll be blonde probably at my Thanksgiving visit or
Why-
Christmas.
Why
I
don't you
don't know.
just meet Farrah Fawcett and immediately feather your hair that afternoon? Single white female. Why
We
can't
got
you
to
light?
Lighter.
much wind.
There's no.
No wind at all. Trees are still.
How's that even happening? How's fire coming out of your hand?
How come no one does that at concerts anymore? Just burn your fingers off till you can't breathe.
What?
Can't breathe.
I can feel you breathe, looking over me. Suddenly I'm into you.
That's what happens at good concerts.
All right, what else do we?
Well, what have you decided with BL? Is she coming in tomorrow? Is she
No.
periscoping?
No,
What about a scope?
not leave me out of a Florentine studio. Come on, the guy is amazing. I'm not gonna touch him. I'm not gonna be weird or act all
I
wild.
can't picture that Florentine has anything to do with it.
No, he gets hot. He could get anybody he wants.
Right.
Let's move on from that. I'm not gonna touch him.
You're not coming in tonight. So
Come
let's
on,
move
Ron,
on.
Okay,
please,
okay. I have something else to address on the
Chris,
show.
please.
I have something else. Excuse me, BL. I have fucking important Bennington business to discuss. I am going under fucking surgery on Friday. So should Joey JoJo be on the board? Because he should be on. He'll have to be in
You
the
should have
board.
been on that board today, trainer.
So Joey JoJo, you're on the board tomorrow
Okay.
You know
at
what?
my usual spot.
You ought to even have Vito being in, so you could just keep an eye on how it goes.
That's a great
without
idea.
you. So you're not coming to the show on Friday,
No, I'll be under sedation and then.
and you're leaving Friday.
No, I leave Saturday. I could answer the phones. I was your phone screener. Look at the whole. Hey, man.
I know, hold on, I've never heard this before. You were the phone screener? Or what
Yes.
happened with that?
That's Flipper.
Under other executives like these three skanks, okay?
Did you ever once get $1?
Never. Not $1.
That means that you
Is
didn't
that
have a job.
employment? Is that
I never
employment
get
then?
paid.
Or
I do
is
it
that
for free. What's wrong with that? I'm a utility player. You ever heard of utility player? Steamer?
Let's make sure we have Vito in tomorrow. For sure. On the board.
I will
I'm
book
here,
Vito.
Vito can't handle it.
No.
Vito can't handle it.
Vito's good.
If you
Vito,
had-
I've heard Vito. I've seen you. He's awesome.
If you had to replace one person on the team, who would you replace?
Oh,
This is your
that's
chance.
awesome. Are you talking about
This is your
just
chance.
these three?
Everyone.
Oh no, Gail as well.
I can
Yeah, sure.
no. Well, she's- no.
So go ahead.
Answer that question.
You got
You
5
got it.
seconds.
Oh shit.
You gotta do it.
Perlman!
Oh
shit.
God.
That's a no-brainer.
And I
That's a
thought,
no-brainer.
I thought for sure you guys had a connection with each other.
Oh yeah, we're walking down the street and she's like, after all these years, I'm still working for Benny. All this time.
I back you, Benny.
No, you don't.
I love Dan. Come on, you guys. See, I would never try to get him fired.
Yes, she warned,
I didn't
she
go back
warned
and
me.
say
She
mean
warned
stuff.
me of that.
I
She's like,
did-
don't worry.
never.
I'm not going to move to New York and take your job. I know you're quaking in your boots.
It's true,
She
Ron.
said that?
Yeah.
And that's all it really would take, though.
I've
is
talked
to
to
love him.
Yeah, it's just a matter of geography right
It's all
now.
right. I can stay in.
Maybe she could do smoking with Chris on Friday.
Whoa.
Oh,
She
she's
doesn't
a
smoke.
rebel.
So she doesn't
Good
smoke.
idea.
I don't even know how to smoke.
Lauren down the hall asked if she could be on Smoking with Chris still.
Oh,
If
that'd
she
be a
smokes,
great
then
guy.
yeah, she's totally.
9 fingers now? How about me and Lauren smoke? No. I have nothing.
Just
You
yell at
have nothing to do with me tomorrow or Friday. I'm
Oh.
here until Saturday. I've got nothing to do. Chris is under sedation.
All the time.
These two will be texting or on Facebook. What am I going to do? I'm going to help the show. You want to
Wait.
grow. You want to get bigger, guys.
Is that what she does? She texts and on Facebook all the time? Your acts of desperation. We can talk of nothing but you because you're screaming about your own stuff. There's a lot of stuff here.
This is
I
a
say
male-related meeting.
I say no on the Florentine tomorrow because I don't want to be embarrassed in front of him for the song, but I do want to hear the Casey Balsam song.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we will decide whether Chris was being an asshole. Why did he think that he didn't like it? Why did it get
I think maybe sometimes Chris may hold Joe to too high a standard, which is good because it pushes him up. But in this case, I think it was definitely at least worthy of being played for you guys.
I don't think he has any faith in Joe at all because he never brings him up during anything that we're doing. And I'll be like, is Joe ready for more stuff? And Chris is always like, he's got enough stuff. He's good at loading shit.
Especially after. Well, who said no to fucking jumping around with Gurian yesterday? Not me. And I'm gonna kill it in that fucking Jag. I'm telling everyone on Periscope right now.
It is going to be.
I'm really fucking excited for
Can I
this.
tell you something though? You really just pulled back the curtain to show that Joe turned down an assignment. But no one would ever do that early in his career.
Yes, and that's what you say.
Not no, but.
I want to be a yes and. I'm gonna be an yes and. Yes and.
Can I just ask one thing?
Yeah.
Could we please get some Windex and paper towel for Chris Stanley's eyeglasses? Look how smudged up.
There's
they are.
nothing wrong with these sunglasses.
But again, none of that has to do with anything.
Yeah, that's you're derailing the goddamn fucking meeting.
I derail everything.
Yeah, that's not good.
Now I just lost the quarantine gig. I was just going to sit there, be quiet, and stare at his ass all show. I wasn't going to touch the guy.
So what he would want? Some stranger staring at his ass.
No. Some people like a good ass staring.
Why don't you take her over and see if she can buy a knick-knack for herself?
All right, come on, BL.
Come back.
This is the part of the meeting where we get knickknacks.
Florida ID.
Come here. Go.
There's antidiarrheal medicine in there.
It's knickknacks.
I don't have any money. Okay, we'll start off with Chris Stanley. Drinker, wine, how classy. So that's kind of hot. Nah, we don't want to go to the relationship thing with your department. Let's go over to the Beatles. The Beatles. Are they the best ever? Only you can decide.
What do you
Because
like, BL? So, no, what do you like, BL,
The
for
Rolling
you?
Stones. Mick
No.
Jagger, 74 years old. I can't get no satisfaction. Written at the Scientology Church in Clearwater, Florida. Woohoo! That's a bad thing. Go clear. That's not an opinion of the Bennington Show. Okay, here we we have some lovely greeting cards that they have cut out. Now, who wants a greeting card that pops up and scared? Who wants to be scared like that? Nobody. Nobody wants to just be popped up at. Hello? England? Hello, how are you? That looks like me as a child. Something went downhill after that picture. Something went downhill. Okay, let's go back. Oh, there's the music. Come on. Hello. Hi, sorry. Scope Talk Live, guys.
You look good.
How are you?
You're looking
Thank
good.
you. We're an old girl, not bad, huh?
Not bad.
Okay. I want you to give us some hearts. Give Chris Stanley some hearts for tonight's pennant clinch in Chicago. And follows on Twitter, Interrobang.com, hashtag Bennington. Chris Stanley, NBL. We're out. Sorry. We just did some amazing stuff.
We were actually just watching it. It was far from amazing. It was really bad. Did you think it was good?
Kristen, I felt it.
What did you think,
He
Chris?
was my cameraman.
I felt that she was just describing things that she was looking at.
How are
Thank you.
the hearts?
Lacking.
No hearts pulled out on the heart.
They were lacking.
Oh, you know what? We didn't do any scope. You guys seen any good scope stuff?
Holy shit, I saw a fucking Periscope last night that was fucking amazing.
Well, have some passion.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the excitement.
All right, so I'm watching the Mets game. Cubs lose, so I go to Chicago.
fucked up.
Oh, I was a little bit. I go to Chicago to see if anyone's bitching about it. I find a guy that's just going to buy angel dust, and he's going in his car. He's like, "Yo, dog, I'm gonna go buy some angel dust." Picks up some fucking angel dust from a dude that jumps in his car, buys some sherm, goes back to his fucking house, starts smoking the sherm with his girlfriend, and they just start talking about Pokemon. It was fucking crazy.
They get whacked fast.
They got fucked up. It was nuts. And the guy, I went to his thing because it just said drugs was his title of his fucking Periscope. I asked him if he wanted to get followed. He said, "Fuck you."
I saw Gilbert Gottfried. See any of that?
Oh, Chevy Chase?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Also watched a guy Periscope while he played my favorite song, Africa by Toto, and just Periscoped a stuffed monkey sitting on his bookshelf for the entire song.
Why do you love that song so much?
I love it. I don't know.
You sound like you could sing. Take the light to drag you away from me.
Oh, God.
It's nothing the 100 more pigs could do.
Nothing more than 100 pigs.
Oh, the thing. I felt bad about my misheard lyrics. I'm serious. She's got a singing career. That's what she can do.
Oh, not
Yell
this,
bang
not
to
Yeah,
radio.
like a
thank
bar.
you.
Radio?
Thank you.
You're so fucking...
Unbelievable.
That's serious talent.
First of all, she didn't...
So much talent right there.
She did not sing. You did.
That was your singing.
But
You
you
just set
pulled
it
it out. You set it up and then knocked
Crazy
let
good.
somebody knock
And
it
that's how
off.
singing works, by the way.
You're not a Periscope. You're not a Talkscope live hog, Gail. You have the gene in you, okay? You know
That
how
gene.
to let other people be. No.
So, Chris, what were you saying before?
Well, I'm booking Vito tomorrow to come run board so we can.
No, scope.
Oh,
Scope line.
Oh, Scope Live. Excuse me.
Tomorrow we're not playing. I told them not to do a quarantine song. These people just bumped into each other, got mad at each other.
Scope line.
Get that.
For the blonde girl?
She was pissed.
They're both texting me.
And then last night I went to Brazil and then I saw a girl who had braces, and then I turned it off really quickly because I was just I didn't think it was a good thing to be on that feed.
This isn't the first time you've said you stumbled on a middle school classroom.
Every Periscope, every Periscope live, you have said you stumbled across some underage girls.
All right, look.
A lot of fucking stumbling into underage girls.
It happens to everybody. I'm sure. This Periscope thinks the Wild West.
Never stumbling into elderly people. It's always.
Ew! Who would bother?
All right, this makes me look pretty bad, but I swear to God, it's just a fucking coincidence. It's just a fucking coincidence.
We do our own instant replay of life.
That's amazing.
This shit's meta.
So, what you gonna do? Take me out for another run?
Did you guys Periscope sucked over there?
It wasn't your best work.
I have not said one bad cuss word this whole 4 days of
Hey.
at the Bennington show.
I just saw someone else is doing a Periscope where they're walking through Central Park, and we could go try and find them.
That's a great idea.
I'll run up on their shit.
You just been scoped.
But
Motherfucker, you just got fucking Periscope.
all right, here's something we should talk about. Should we announce giving away the Thanksgiving show on Scope or on our show?
Ooh.
Because I'm gonna tell you now, it's tickets for free entertainment. We're giving away Thanksgiving dinner, and there's going to be a special shirt that goes out, never before seen. And I saw the thing, but it's really cool.
I think that we should tie the two together, plug it on
An unholy
the show,
marriage.
Plug it on the show and say if you want to find out.
But should we do a thing when a date with Florentine? Should that happen?
That would be cool.
Do you want to try?
No,
Wait.
I'm too old for
Get
him.
some, BL.
I would host it. I would love to host it. Me and one of the boys, me and Gail, whatever. I think it'd be a great time.
Well, I'm busy with my singing career, so.
Is it gonna take
I
a lot
just
to
can't.
drag me away from you?
She's got a lot of song titles to say. Launches into
You have a beautiful voice.
wrong.
You're right. BL
Can you
thinks
say
you're an
Seasons
asshole.
of Love one more time?
She was a little child the last time I saw her before July of 2014.
14 appearances.
There's a song I want to sing. It's just called Tangled Up in Blue.
Oh, beautiful.
That's great.
You have a beautiful voice.
Sing it now.
I don't know the song.
You don't know Bob Dylan.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I only know a couple Dylan ones.
Wouldn't that be, if you would go with that bit, just let me smash your forehead down there?
Do it, be.
I don't know. I
Take
got
a bump for the team.
Don't be saying stuff like that.
What's that?
You don't take a bump for the team.
Why not?
Oh, a bump on the table. I gotcha. I mean, like a. Okay. I'm
You
with
never got high at all, and then you said,
I don't
3
get
years
high.
ago, she said that Flats jerked off all over Julie Williams, and then she did blown a minute on the air.
Benny,
You told me.
why'd you just go out with that live?
You said it.
Go
You're the one who said it.
Jesus.
Years ago.
Poor Flats has got no foot again. They took more of it.
STL, what up?
Hospital bed.
I didn't know they took more.
Yes, they took more of his foot, and he is resting peacefully, like
God.
Percocet as usual. As I told you last time, they took the poor little guy's foot. But yeah, it's hammered pretty good. It looks like an old ham.
You said that he left rope all over Julie while she slept.
It was in the 90s. It was in the 90s. It was the time of, American, I don't know.
American what?
Splendor.
I don't know.
What?
All I know is everybody was gacked up, drunk. And
Jesus.
poor Julie-
Outing everyone.
Not everybody. People that might have been there. Who was that?
Weren't everybody at Hooters gacked up?
No, we didn't
That day
gack
we
up.
put Hooters on the thing. She said Ed Drosty called it, said take the name down.
No, he did not. He thanked you for selling all the chicken
Selling
wings.
all the wings.
At
Yeah, 'cause he's
MS
tracking the wings.
At
He's
MS
got them in a
Wing
basket.
sales
He's got them in a basket.
What the hell's going on? What is this Periscope?
Yeah, the deal. Every
He
part
runs
you
it.
get a dozen.
He
wings.
runs it like a hot dog stand. He just knows that they're really flying off the shelves. This major business.
Just trying to give
Drosty better not hear this.
whatever. Like anything worse could happen in my life. Just like an old piece of garbage. That's all I am. No. Nobody in this entire, what is it, 12 million people in New York City?
12 million.
12 plus.
12 plus. It's just higher.
About 1 million, 1.2 when the ball drops on New Year's. You think anybody would sleep with me? No. I'm tainted. Tainted love.
All that means is that her taint is longer than it should be.
Oh, nasty. It is not.
That happens with me.
Tell the story about the time that your vagina fell out.
No, come on. We told about that.
Wait, what?
I was impacted from a car wreck, and it took my colon and went backwards. Let's go Cliff Notes. So what happened is the pressure from not monitoring my TT, it went backwards, it went south, like my career, and it pushed my vaginal region almost like a mushroom, and it came out to my knees, and it took 3 doctors to roll it up and push the bitch back in like I was a 22-pound like a 22-pound turkey that needed to be baked, and the family was hungry at Thanksgiving. That's my vagina. Happy?
You're in a fucking park.
How did that feel, I wonder?
My face
My
is the
God.
same as when you guys found out Picasso was just like a fucking paintbrush and
Yeah.
it's peel.
Who's that?
Great.
Who's that?
Joe's trying to find out how he can get his cock to fall out. That would be great.
Oh,
I can't. I don't want that.
you know what? Let me just tell you something. Can I tell you one quick story?
No.
It's not
No.
about me.
Go on.
Well, you can't tell
Speaking
a
of
quick
Joe,
story.
yes, it's quick.
All right, go ahead.
My
Out.
kids, I raised stepkids, right? Their best friend slept with a girl that had a massive STD. They tried antibiotics. They tried everything. They took a razor, filleted open his penis the
Oh,
way you would a
fuck.
hot
What
dog,
the fuck?
Opened
No.
it up.
No.
No, opened it up
No.
and scraped it like an ice cream scooper. For 3 weeks, his mother had to scoop. The guy could never have sex again. He slept with the wrong girl. Made good decisions. Trojan man. Yes.
Nothing to do with that.
Trojan man.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah,
It's an insane,
What?
gross, made-up
And it's-
story you just said.
No, and they had
not
to
a
Cautionary tale.
Then they had to take it like a manger and lay the penis on it. His mother had to change the gauze.
Please, people around you. They take her around the 7th grades and let her tell that story. So kids,
This isn't in health class. This is like a
So
lesson.
you think she's lying from
What
the
else?
beginning?
I don't think anyone ice cream scooped the guy's cock out. No, I don't.
You're not a doctor.
well, it's sort of
You're
like
not a
that.
doctor.
Bale's a doctor.
That's all I can tell you. Watch your penis.
all
Watch
she
your-
can tell you.
Nobody's using condoms anymore. Everybody's just popping it in, popping it out,
Just
Is that right, Gio?
front to back, left to right. It doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sorry, I got your anal cavity accidentally. I have never gone back door. 1 entry, 1 exit.
Literally at the same time when they come, it comes out her ass.
No, it does. No, that boy show.
Everything he
Not nasty.
grows back.
So bad.
Body.
Why do I just want to take Joey home and just slam him down? Look at him, all rusty, rust shirt, glasses, just horn-rimmed glasses, bitch. Just leave him on. Let me just.
Stop it, man. You're in public. You can tell this story without screaming.
I'm gonna go straight to
By
HR.
story, you mean sexual harassment? Or?
Yeah.
We're gonna say to HR. This
Alright, so we
this
couldn't have our
doesn't work
meeting.
here.
No, it got fucking derailed.
Alright.
Even got derailed. It's fucking really annoying.
Give us some questions and then we're going to leave.
Okay, let's do a quick little Q&A, people, all right?
Q&A.
Little Q&A. Q&A.
Let's just
Q&A. Q&A.
Get up and dance for that.
Q&A. 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 Well, hold on.
No, that'll be a GIF tomorrow.
What size are my hooves? Does BL use herbal essence?
Nasty, no. That tastes like antiseptic.
It's actually a shampoo.
Don't squirt your region, ladies, because guys are tasting antiseptic. If you don't taste like honey, go to the doctor.
A lot of people want to ask BL about semen. I'm not going to ask that question.
No,
What about it?
nasty.
Wait, when's the last time she tasted semen?
I've never tasted semen. I spit. I don't ingest that.
Is Chris retarded?
You did. Look.
No, I'm not retarded. Next question. All right, hold on. Come on. Oh, the hearts are fucking coming in now, though. That's nice.
But tell people to follow you. And you do
Yeah,
this.
at the iBang. You gotta just hit follow on at the iBang, and then you follow us on
Just
Twitter.
follow him there, right?
Yeah, there's a button on the actual app where you can just follow us, and then you get more content like this. More programming.
More programming.
Yeah. Joey Jojo, he fucking periscopes. Danny Pearlman, DP, Steely Dan, he fucking periscopes.
I already know what I'm going to Periscope too, Chris.
What are you gonna periscope?
I'm going to the New York Marathon comes past my house. I'm going to Periscope that day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's what's up. See? Just
Well, I don't go out early in the morning when the good guys are at it. I wait until later in the day as they're starting to fucking let cars go by and people are still running. We'll open up a couple of the lanes. It's just great.
I'm gonna watch that Periscope.
Oh, good.
Or be there.
What are you going to do
Invited.
for your own Periscope?
I'm
You and your
gonna
man
do.
out to dinner?
Maybe I'll do cooking.
He's private.
He's very private. He keeps private.
But you don't want to cook something that takes a long time. Cook something fast.
Yeah, or maybe it'll be like prepping with Gail. Maybe you'll be there for my prep
You'll
work.
just be prep.
Can I pitch another scope that I wanted to do? Shopping with Cashmere. I'd like his fashion tips to go out and
That's
help
great.
me become better dressed.
Is there
Because
a store?
he said Joe was the best dressed coworker he has. Overlooking
That
Gail
hurt
for
everybody.
some reason. It hurt.
Didn't hurt me.
You're wearing a plastic fucking jacket.
That is not.
Yeah.
That is not. I
Well,
can't-
I have an idea for a scope too. I'm gonna do jamming with Jam Band. I'm gonna be drums, and he'll be bass. And we're gonna put something out, a record. I don't know what.
Where are you guys going to play it?
We're gonna do it in his apartment in Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Actually, it's one I'd like to see.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want anything more melodic than just a rhythm section?
Maybe we could get
Why? Chris, you ever notice everyone we know is a drummer?
It's really weird.
Oh, I'm going to break this scene too. I don't know whether I should, but Mikey D told me, and I got to get back to him about this. We got to cheer him up. After 7 years, he was fired as the cat in his Kiss cover band. Somebody else got fired too.
The robot get fired? There's a robot in
I
there
think
too.
the
right?
robot's staying.
Oh, good.
Who's gonna be the new Kit Kat? I mean,
Just another drummer that works cheaper. Gonna put on the makeup.
Can we get Lars from
Like in the real Kiss.
I don't think we can get Lars from Metallica to be in a fucking Kiss cover band. So we got to do something with, maybe we'll do a drum off one night.
yeah.
That'd be good. I can do that.
Or maybe
Yeah.
we could form our own Kiss band just to help Mikey out until he goes back in the swing of it.
Would you guys dress up as the Kiss guys too?
Oh yeah. I would love to do that. Be Peter Chris.
Yeah.
I want to be Star Child.
Actually-
Which one's that? Because it's got the red.
Could I just be
lipstick.
Gene Simmons but still play the drums?
Yeah. I don't think anybody's gonna stop you.
All right.
Now, Chris, how come you can't think of any new ideas?
Oh, I got some for Friday.
What's that?
Oh, I can't give it away. You're gonna
You
love
mean
it.
smoking with Chris again?
No, it's not Smoking with Chris.
What is
It's Smoking with Chris is on hiatus this. Well,
You doing it Friday?
there will be a new show on Periscope this Friday.
But why would you get rid of smoking with Chris?
Well, no, I'm not getting rid of it. It's just
Oh,
during-
hospital.
the hospital. Yeah, the hospital is going to preempt it for 1 week. But don't worry, 10:45 a.m. Fridays. Smoking with Chris. Well, that's the slot. But it's preempted this week. Later in the day, there will be a new show.
All perks with Chris?
I was thinking of calling Drugstore Cowboy with Chris.
I like that.
So what happens at 10:45? Can I ask you something?
Yeah,
And I know you worry about being replaced.
all the time.
Could we do co-host Smoking with Chris for you?
Do you guys promise to smoke?
Yeah, I'll smoke all the time.
All right, good. If you guys, yes, Ron Bennington, I trust you.
Yeah.
Fucking kill it on Periscope at 10:45 a.m. on Friday.
I already know somebody that I could get to be in here too.
Oh, who?
Tom Hanks.
Oh,
It's gonna be the best smoking
Yeah.
with Chris yet.
Because he's going to be in that morning, and I already asked him if I could do it 10:45, so I'll just do smoke. 'Cause he's got.
Great.
But place is smoking lawyer.
That's 5 hearts guaranteed.
You got Hanks? I don't got Hanks.
If you'd rather come in,
I have to get my shoulder done. I'll know
you can't do everything, Liz. You gotta pick one or the other.
This thing's been scheduled for like 3 months. I gotta fucking do this shoulder on Friday.
What do you got? Rotator cuff?
All right.
Going 98.
Are your numbers going down? Should we start getting,
On-
report people?
On this phone, I can't see what the numbers are. Look, the comments are cut off. But I can see a shitload of hearts though.
So then, time to wrap it up. You should stop asking the questions.
Suicide with Chris.
Now,
Wait, come on, Ron, what you think about it?
no.
For the Thanksgiving thing, maybe we could give a certain amount of tickets to the first responders on Periscope.
All right.
Like a small amount, just so some people who don't have the app or an iPhone
Yeah,
or whatever. Yeah.
the people who don't have the app or the iPhone should not be part of our fandom.
This is a Periscope
No,
girl
Troy.
bitches.
Include them too, so it's not all of them.
I'll give them a couple tickets. I'll give them 2 tickets.
He's in shot right now with his weird mouth again. He's trying to shoot
trying
us,
to- See if you-
and his weird
trying to have the
mouth.
heart
Put your
go into
entire
his
mouth
mouth.
over the camera. See what happens.
No, he's trying to get the heart to go.
Oh.
Tight job.
Well, we'll see what happens after he gets his shoulder. All right, so wrap this up, Chris.
All right. Well, thank you for being on first Bennington post Bennington Scope Live, and then STL, which is Scope Talk Live. Be sure to follow at the iBank. Follow on Periscope. Follow on Twitter. Oh, okay.
Jack-up story was already emailed.
Oh
From his
boy.
hospital bed, poor Flathead did not whack off on a window in the 80s.
You said that he did.
Well, he did, but I don't want to hurt. A man's hurt. He's wounded with a half a foot. You don't make him feel bad.
This is
Your
why
best friend.
women will always be the lesser sex.
I don't know why
I
that's.
mean,
God, no, you're right, Ron. You're right.
because, there's a reason why people are victims. You allow it to happen.
I don't. Always have a lesson. Our scope.
Should we do a moment of silence for Flat Split?
Yeah. Yes.
Chris, do you want
The
to?
prettiest little hand.
Chris, do you want to say a prayer for us?
This is for
Flat.
Flat's foot. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Holla.
Hallowed
Holla be thy bread.
be thy. I know its name. Hallowed be thy name. Thy come. I don't need help, BL. All right, I'm doing the fucking prayer.
Now you're making it feel stupid for you.
The fuck. All right, hold on. I'll start over. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
All right, that's fine.
All right.
You're not gonna do it. All right, let's get out of here.
All right. Bye, everybody.